Collab. In this Collab, we're going to talk about the complete Noob guide to AI and machine learning. So in this part, we're going to do sentiment analysis using Google Colab. So the first step is we go to collab.research.google.com and we say new notebook. That should open this notebook in our Collab environment. So to get started, we just start installing our dependencies. So we say pip install OpenAI. Now we can run this to run the session. Here it says I have too many sessions, so I'm going to close one of the sessions out. And now connect. So I'll move that out and manage my sessions here. So now I can run this. This should say it's connecting or connected here. So now it's saying connected and it's showing the RAM on the instance that it's connected to on the backend. And here what we're going to do is insert an API key. So I already did that. And I can give permission to this notebook to have this API key, which is denoted by OpenAI _ API _ key. Now, if I'm inside this notebook, I can install the OpenAI package, which is OpenAI. And now I can import Google Colab and say import user data. And that's the code from here, which is needed for getting the OpenAI API key. So here what we can do is import OS package. And also if you notice here, there's a typo, so fix that. And now I can create a client object. So I say client equals OpenAI and open parentheses. And here I can insert the API key using the user data.get call. And so I can say OpenAI _ API key. And now I can write the response function. So I can say get response to prompt. And I can supply the prompt and the model. And the model will use this GPT-4 in this case. So we need to indent this and say messages equals open square brackets for the array object and then insert the role as user. These are key value pairs. So role is user and the content is prompt. And now we have our messages object. Now we need to create a temperature. So the temperature is the degree of variation that you can ask for in terms of the creativeness of the model. So here we say response is client.chat.completions.create and open parentheses. And we say messages equals and here you can say open query and we already have our messages object, so we can just pass that in directly here. And in terms of the model, we also have that in our parameters, so we can just pass that in. So now we have our response object. We can return the response.choices, the first object in that choices array, and the message object and the content object in the message object. So now that we have the function for getResponse.prompt, we can call that function, and I'm just going to copy and paste the prompt. So the prompt that we supply is this. Here we are asking it to classify the text, and we're saying the Code Labs are amazing. And finally, we say response is get response to prompt, and here we can say print response. So that should print the response. So let's run that. So here it's saying it needs a boolean after the function signature. So let's run it again. Now it's saying that get response to prompt is not defined. So that's because it needs the model here. So we're going to, actually what we can do is just remove that param and have it entered here as the GPT-4 model. It's saying get response to prompt not defined. So maybe we have a typo here. Let's copy this, paste it. Now the typo should be gone. And now it's saying positive. So that's the sentiment that it analyzed, and it was almost 10 lines of code to get that. So that's the first part. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.